Hi guys, today I'm going to go through the three needs that all humans have. That is autonomy, competence, and relatedness. Autonomy, number one. You can break that into reactive and reflective. Reactive, ironically, isn't that autonomous because it correlates perfectly with authority. You're just going against it, so it's negatively correlated. So what you're actually going for is reflective autonomy. And that is when you're asking yourself, what do I want, what do I need, what do I feel? And you're giving yourself enough time to actually answer the question. If you want to practice this, if you're actually going to follow the guidelines in this video and try and fulfill the needs that all humans have, yourself included, you will do mindfulness. And that's just sitting down, asking the questions, watching the thoughts, and just being like, that's an interesting thought. Okay, number two is competence. Competence is, it's lockdown, so we don't get any competence at the moment because beforehand we would have prided ourselves on work or on our hobbies or on side hustle or whatever. And everything is on pause because we're back into lockdown again. And it sucks, I agree. But on the plus side, if there is a plus side, growing up, you would have tried to find, or you would have tried to direct yourself to find mastery in topics that you didn't necessarily care about. You found mastery in topics that were rewarded, that were encouraged, that were valued in the marketplace, whatever it was. At the moment, you're sitting at home alone or with family or whatever, but you're being competent towards yourself. You're trying to earn respect just from yourself. And maybe that's not a bad thing. Maybe you can reorientate yourself, find some goals, interests, something to master that is more in line with who you are, what you genuinely want, all the rest. Perhaps if you are going to try and set a goal, if you're going to try and do this, it's basically set the goal. That's what you need to do. And then you need to get daily reinforcement from it, or response or feedback from it. How much did you push yourself? Did you push yourself more today than you did yesterday? Did you do more work, less work, better quality, worse quality, whatever? Get the feedback on a daily thing. You can do this with a friend, so they're trying to aim towards the same goal you are, or do it on like an app on your phone or something like that. They will give you just log what you did during the day. It will give you feedback. Perfect. Third then is relatedness, and this is your need, want to connect, to talk, to be in a tribe. And all of you are going to hate this, myself included, because we think we are strong, individual, independent people, and we do not need anyone. We like having them around, but we don't need them because, that would be a weakness, and that is not us. We can stand alone. Even when times are tough, I will not change who I am just because everyone else is different or whatever. I will stand alone. I will be strong. Yeah, I get it. Grand. And maybe when we upload ourselves onto a computer, you will get rid of the biology. But at the moment, you, me, all of us, we're apes. We are social animals. We need it to some degree. Maybe you can be very stoic, very strong, independent in work or in your hobby or in your side hustle or whatever it is. Go for it. I totally applaud it. It's very respectable. I get it. But you can't do that in all areas of life. You have to let either family in, friends in, work colleagues. One of them has to get in. You have to belong to a tribe. You have to be on a mission with someone else. And by the way, this sense of loneliness, this sense of not relating to other people, it's not necessarily new. Our society cultivates it at the moment. We are all very individual. And this lets us be individual. It lets us be weird and lets us be whatever. But it totally breaks down like the connectedness we have with each other. So this isn't new. You did feel lonely before the lockdown. And that's a sad fact. But now you're really getting to know what the loneliness is. You're getting to know what you're genuinely hungry for. And here, I'll give my own personal thing. It's philosophy, always has been. If I do not have a genuine conversation in a week, and it doesn't need to be with someone close to me, it can be with anyone. I just need a solid conversation once a week, and I'm fine. It makes me feel so much better. There's a decompression to it. Grand. Maybe for you, it's contact, whether that's in sports or whether it's just whatever else. Maybe it's just talking. Maybe it doesn't matter what it is. Find out what it is and find your tribe. And then allow yourself to be reassured that you belong to that tribe. Don't just say, well, they're my tribe and forget about it. It doesn't work like that. You have to be reassured. Okay, and now some of us might find this difficult. Like all three, just the whole topic just might be difficult for some of us. I get it. And if it is, if you're, well, I'm going to be going through different topics. There's like the 8 pillars of happiness. This is not the only theory on what humans need, humans want, all the rest. If this isn't for you, fine. But on the off chance that all of them, none of them hit the mark, all of them are just like, whatever, Nathan, piss off. It's a tough time. It's another lockdown. It is difficult. I full on get it. But tough times make stronger people. Every story you've ever watched, ever read, ever just encountered has had a tough time, because if it didn't, it wouldn't be a story. Because there is no story if there is no problem to overcome. And the stronger people, you cannot grow in strength. You cannot get stronger unless you lift weights, unless you lift heavier weights, unless you build up and keep going. Keep tackling bigger and bigger problems. That is what makes you stronger. Perhaps this is just a moment in time that you are getting stronger for. There's a thing called post-traumatic growth. I know this might be sounding too mushy, too nice, too whatever. It's not meant to be nice. This is miserable at the moment for many of us. It's not enjoyable. But there's a thing called post-traumatic growth, and that is basically after trauma, you realize stuff about yourself, realize stuff about the world, how you operate, how the world operates, how you want to interact, what you actually want. This is what you would call rock bottom and turning it around. This is like whatever. Those moments of finding, those moments of this is who I am, this is what I'm going to do, whatever, they are extremely resilient. More resilient than me trying to encourage you to do something else. When you hit that, you can call it rock bottom if you want, because that's the kind of layman's term for it. Grand. And it's not post-traumatic growth either, because it's not genuine trauma. I get it. But it's on the same spectrum. It's there. The idea is you discover the way you look at yourself after this will survive for a while. You will find stuff out about yourself. Find out that you cannot bear, you cannot handle certain things. You need certain things. You will drive yourself towards it. It will be a very resilient idea. You will be stronger after this. And that's it. That's it for today. It's difficult. Lockdown sucks. I get it. So, I will see you the next day. I'll see you tomorrow. Mind yourself. Bye, guys.